If you provide any sort of research for your clients, you know how exhausting, daunting, and boring and long it could be to go and research things. But creating a very, very simple automation and just using Google Forms and Perplexity can absolutely skyrocket and fast track this research from hours and hours to just a few minutes. Let me show you how simple and easy this automation is. This automation was requested by one of our members, and I thought that it's a great example for anyone that has clients who submits forms to them and they do research and then produce some sort of a result. So this automation is for podcast research. For example, if you have clients that would submit their Google Forms and they're like, I'm in this niche, I do this, can you find me some podcasts? This is exactly what this automation is. And it's very, very simple. And I'm going to show you in a second how exactly to set it up. The very first thing you need is a Google form, right? So I've got this Google form. Where is it? I called it a test. And just for this tutorial, I have email, name, what's your niche, and what is your business and offers. Now, I'm only going to use the niche for my research, but if that was a real client, I probably want to know a little bit more about them. So in this case, I just ask for what is your business and offers. Then you will have to find the form ID, which is very annoying because I personally don't know how to find my form ID here. So made it easy for me. And all I need to do is type test here. This is the, actually I'll type it exactly how I've spelled it, the document title, and it will find it for me. Basically, this is how we get our form ID. And then you need to decide what is the limit of responses you want to process at any one time. That can be 1, it could be 10, it could be infinity. Then you'd want to take these responses and send them somewhere. In my case, I am sending them to Airtable. And in Airtable, I'm mapping out everything. So I have a field for the name, the email, the niche, and the offers. And all I need to do is just grab all of these things from my Google form. I've got the name, the email, the niche, and the offers. Now, if you're using Google Sheets, you can do exactly the same with Google Sheets. The next thing we want to do is use the niche response to find those podcasts. And all I have to do is, again, just map the niche. Now, for this tutorial, I have a super simple and tiny prompt, which is not going to bring me the best results. But for the sake of this tutorial, this is enough. So I'm saying, based on this niche, find me relevant podcasts. And that's it, basically. And then the last thing I want to do is grab that result from Perplexity, and I'm going to go to choices, messages, and content, and I'm going to map out my last column, my last field in my table. And don't forget to include your record ID from here. That's it. So basically, let's run it and see how it performs. I'm going to fill out my form. I'm going to just use my name. I'm going to say my niche is AI. And what is it? AI solutions. This is what I'm selling. I'm going to submit that. I also want to make sure that I've got my response here. And I'm going to run this automation. And here we go. As you can see, it's running. It's got all the information in Airtable. Now it's going to Perplexity and doing the research. It could take a little bit longer, and then it will drop that research back into table. Now let's check the Airtable to make sure that everything is in here. So I've got my name, my email, my niche, my offer, and here are some relevant podcasts that Perplexity has come up with. That's it. It's super simple, super easy to execute. And if you want my help with any of the automations that I post on this channel or anything AI related, make sure that you check out the AIpreneur Society because there you can actually get one-on-one access with me on a daily basis.